Dear colleagues, those are two cases of glaucoma. First one is a closed angle glaucoma, and as you can see, the anterior synechia are very extensive. Not only the trabecular meshwork is full of synechias, but also the cornea have some stroma, iris stroma stuck to the endothelium, and as you can see, those anterior synechias to the corneal endothelium are very persistent and strong. And I use in this case the chopper to release the anterior synechia from the cornea, and then pushing down a little bit on the iris root to disengage the iris from the trabecular meshwork and open up the outflow of the aqueous from the eye. I think it's very important to understand that these closed angle patients need to be operated very early on in their development. I always do the surgeries on my glaucoma patients, even clear lens extraction if they have closed angle glaucoma. But in open angle glaucoma also you can very easily go for a clear lens extraction if the cup disc ratio is going over the 0.7 margin. I do that on all of my patients, glaucoma patients. And not only the lens, the cataract, when you remove the natural lens, we all know that the diameters, anterior posterior diameters, is like 4.5 to 5 millimeters. So that being replaced by 1 millimeter or less IOL will let the iris go backwards, and you have a larger anterior chamber, and in this closed angle glaucoma that will make a lot of difference. But also in open angle glaucoma you have the phaco probe that irrigating the anterior chamber will disengage the pigment from the trabecular meshwork, and just by irrigating the anterior chamber and using the phaco probe to replace the IOL, the cataract, the clear lens extraction, replacing it by an IOL, irrigating the anterior chamber will open up the angle and will clean up the trabecular meshwork in open angle glaucomas, and you have a lowering in the IOP next period post-op. Not only the anterior synechia, in this case I had also the pupillary membrane, and then the phacoemulsification go like routine one, placing the Canabrava pupil extension ring and replace the cataract with an IOL. And in this second case, I'm able to use Kahook double braid to do an inside out technique here to take out some trabecular meshwork and making a goniotomy and open up the outflow, and will have good results post-op. This technique is very nice in open angle glaucomas. I like to do a couple of strokes to see if the incision will let me do the maneuver very easy, and then testing out the wall of the inner wall of the Schlems canal, engaging the trabecular meshwork and keeping the same plane going one way. And you can see here the nice meshwork that was cut off. with this Kahook double blade, and then reversing the blade on the other side and using the same point of entry, keeping the plane and going uh, towards the other side. This is the inside out technique, and in this way you have the collector channels open up, and trabecular meshwork that it's removed, cleaning up the anterior chamber at